Hey there! Now, have you noticed something very strange in your eye? You're staring at the sky, you see this spotlight thing just comes from nowhere, and you're wondering where did this come from? What is this? Why is it on my eye? You're just like confused. Well, I have, and I remember the very first day I saw these things, I was a little bit worried. I had to go to my bathroom, I took water, rinsed my eye, trying to like get it out of there, but it did not go. Okay, I went like 2 or 3 times and it still did not go. It was still there. And but then I decided to move my eyes, move it to the left, then to the right, and I noticed that these things were moving with it, and I think I was kind of having fun with it. Yeah. Yeah, but then I noticed that it's not from outside. If from outside it would maybe make me uncomfortable, but it wasn't from outside, like external, but I just like thought, okay, maybe it's just part of the eye. Yes, so this little experience inspired this video. So if you're if you're like me, you've noticed this thing and you're wondering, okay, what is this? Well, you've come to the right place. So sit back and learn. Also an educational video without my glasses. Hello people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, you're part of the family already, welcome back. I'm really happy to have you all today. Just before we get to the video, I want to say that all the things I'll be saying in this video are not mine. They're not just knowledge just fell from somewhere. I made my own little research, so there's some articles I read and also a video that I watched. So I'll be putting the links for these things in the description box below. I will just be saying the few things that I've been able to learn from this little research that I carried out. Yes, so all I'm going to be saying here is not going to be some specialist kind of thing that you have to like depend on. I'm just saying it just to like educate you and let you know what these things actually are. Yeah, so if you'd like to read further, you want to read the whole thing, digest it yourself, or watch a video about it, I'll be putting the links in the description box below. So don't forget to check that place if you're part of the people that want to do that. Okay, anyways, let's just get straight into the video. So as I said in my intro, I already described what these things look like, just in case you've observed them or whatever. But what are they called? You can't just say, oh, things, these string-like thingies or spot-like thingies. Basically, almost everything, or should I say everything in science has a name. Yeah, so these things definitely have a name. They are called eye floaters. Yeah, so from the name you would think, oh, they float on the eye, like eye floaters. Yeah, basically we can say that they do. Eye floaters are spots or web-like lines that tend to move through your field of vision. They could be gray, it could appear like a grayish color, or sometimes a little bit of black. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. And they tend to drift when you excuse me, when you move your eyes, or when you try to like concentrate on them. Like you could just spot them, and then when you try to like look at them and be like, okay, what's this, they tend to like drift away. Yeah, so they could, when you see eye floaters, you could feel that, okay, oh, is this on my eye? Like when I like this story I narrated at the very first at the beginning of this video, that, oh, I saw it and I was thinking it's in my eyes, trying to remove it, used water and all of that. No, but eye floaters are actually in the eye and not on it. Now, the time you're able to observe these eye floaters are when you look at the sky. Like I said, I was staring at the sky when I observed these things. When you look at the sky, or you look at just the screen, it could be a laptop screen, you could just be looking at a plain white surface, and you would just see it. You could be staring at your ceiling if it's white, you could be staring at it and you just notice this eye floaters, you would just notice them. Now, if you see eye floaters, should you be worried? No, you don't really have to be worried, but there are some times you have to be worried. We'll get into that later on in this video. Eye flutter can also be a symptom of a disease, so it's advised that when you see them, you could just like go to the doctor, your eye doctor, but it's not something you should be really worried about because they are normal. and they tend to just come and go. Now, people that tend to see these eye floaters, or some conditions that trigger eye floaters, could be aging, nearsightedness. You know, you're short-sighted like me. Now I know why I was able to observe these eye floaters. If you're short-sighted, aging could cause it. Migraines, headache, posterior eye inflammation, eye bleeding, torn retina, also surgeries, and many more. Said when you see eye floaters, you don't have to be really bothered about them, but okay, what if you're this type of person that, oh my god, I'm really cautious about my health? Okay, when you should be bothered about eye floaters is when you observe large eye floaters. Now, large eye floaters are these ones that actually obstruct your vision. They could just tend to, like, you know, cause discomfort. You might not be able to see properly. It would literally just obstruct your vision, that kind of thing. So these are large eye floaters. Now in the eye, there's what we call the vitreous humor. I hope I got the pronunciation right. Anyways, it is a transparent gelatinous mix of water and collagen, holding the form and shape of the eyeball. Yeah, I'll try to put a picture on the screen, or just like the shape of it, so you would understand what I'm trying to say. About 1% of this is made of type 2 collagen, making the fluid gel-like. Now, as we age, this becomes more of a liquid or water kind of thing, and this is termed vitreous cortex, and this vitreous cortex is attached to the retina. Now, why I'm saying this, because we're going to be moving on to the large floater, which I'll just be saying a few things. If you observe a large floater, which, you know, large floaters come with, you know, a blurry vision, really blurry vision, or something that's very, like, it's a dark gray kind of thing in your eye, and it's just like obstructing your vision, or shades of or light or something like that. As long as this floater is obstructing your vision seriously, then these are large floaters. Small floaters or little floaters are the ones that don't really obstruct your vision, but you only observe them when you look at plain surfaces, like your ceiling or the sky or just your laptop screen. Large floaters form as a result of when this vitreous cortex are detaching from the retina. So when they detach from the retina, it doesn't become the roundish, you know, the part of the inside the eye. You would see that it forms this round kind of shape. But once the vitreous cortex is detaching from the retina, then it doesn't really form roundish shape anymore. Then it forms a really weird shape. I would try and put a picture of this on the screen, and then the liquid then kind of like accumulates a particular kind of place. This is what then forms a large floater. This is what you'll be looking at. I'll be putting a picture of that on the screen so you'd understand what I'm trying to say. I cannot open someone's eye to, like, for you to see it. Yeah, but there's a particular term that they call these large floaters. Now, okay, you observe a large floater. What should you do about it? Run to your doctor. Anyways, yeah, you have to go and see your doctor, your eye doctor. Make sure that you visit the doctor. They might, and then from there you would get your, you know, prescriptions, solutions, and all of that. If you also have this normal floaters and you're also worried about the whole health and everything, like I said before, the normal floaters tend to come and go. Like, this is something I've experienced. The first time I saw these eye floaters, after a while I didn't see them again, until recently I saw them. I was like, you know what, I need to know what these things are. So that's what inspired this video, by the way. Oh yeah, so if you have regular floaters and you also want to, like, you just want to get rid of them, you can also visit your doctor. Now, for large eye floaters, there are some treatments or cures. One could be surgery. Yes, and this large eye floaters could get really critical, because once the vitreous cortex begins to detach from the retina, definitely they'll be creating a space in the retina. You know, when you put a papers together and try to, like, separate them, like you gum them together and you try to, like, separate them, a part of this one will be here, and part of, you know, like, it's going to create like a little pathway in the retina, and some of the liquid could be getting in there, so it could create further complications. So one way to get rid of this large eye floaters is surgery. They could perform surgery, or they could use this special laser treatment. They would just target the laser at the large eye floaters and just get rid of them. Poof! Ta-da! It's gone. Well, yeah, but according to what I've been able to research, there are no special eye drops or no special, drugs or whatever. Yes, so I've been able to cover a little about the things that I know, and I've been able to gather from the articles and the videos that I watched. And I really hope you enjoyed this little intro to eye floaters. Just like I said, this video is just to like educate us about eye floaters, so you don't do something stupid like I did trying to rinse the eye filters out of my eye, which was not possible. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to read further, you want to know more about these eye floaters, I'll be putting the links to some articles in the description box, and I'll be putting a video or two, I don't know, in the description box below. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't be selfish with the knowledge. Share it to people. Let them also know about it. Don't be the only small person in your group. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.